hit that like, share, that subscribe button. I ain't looked at my face and my eyes been watering. My lashes probably coming off, child. Okay. We'll go ahead and take this one off because I didn't really see if it was there or not, how it was on. Okay. Because my eyes is watering. So when they water, I just let them come off, child. I have to. Because the salt from our tears is going to make it come off anyway. Okay. So it's going to make the adhesive come apart. So I've been up meditating, eating some oatmeal, drinking some water, all that good stuff. Okay. So let me find my earpiece. I do got one in this big here. Let me see if it comes on and what's on it. See, when people see me doing this, if you see me out and you see me take my earpiece and do this, okay, so it's not, let me see. I'm going to try it again. You heard that? It's supposed to say power on, and if you hold it, it'll say power off. So people was looking at me like I was crazy, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Stop looking at me like you weirdos. You don't have these earphones, so you don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And if you hold it down and hold it long enough, it'll power on and power off for you. If I touch it while I'm watching something, it'll skip and go to the next screen while I'm on YouTube or whatever I'm watching. It'll skip to the next song or what have you. So that's what I'm saying. People be looking at you and be all weird and shit. Welcome to the channel, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like, share, and the subscribe button. I'm just serious. People be like, that bitch out here crazy. She talking to herself. Don't nobody be on their phone. They don't know what the fuck, who the fuck, or what the fuck be on my phone. I don't know what the fuck. So we gonna get off into this. I've been up meditating. I've been up watching some stuff on YouTube as usual. Okay. And I was watching, I didn't know that Asada Shakur died. Okay. On the 25th. Don't quote me, but I think it was the day that blackout happened at Amazon the other day, like last month, okay, some days ago. So last week sometime there was a blackout on the 25th, and I didn't know that Asada had died that day. Like seriously, I didn't know. So I didn't know that Asada Shakur died, which is Tupac Shakur, uh, godmother. Okay, should have just really his auntie if you think about it. Afeni Shakur married Asada's brother. You know what I'm saying? They was a big family. It's a Black Panther movement. Okay, this is part of the Black Panther. The BPP is Black Panther Party, right? So Asada joined, the Black Panther Party. She was on a run for, choosing to shoot and kill an officer, a white officer, or what have you. And there's like a big ass disrupt about her death and the fact that she didn't get caught or whatever. But you got to remember those times back then, those mindsets and those frames of mind were definitely different. So that shit that these cops and people are saying today is fucked up because see, we're finding out that people keep fucking with Kanye. Kanye is telling you, bitch, we are the Jews. If you look that shit up, the last Jew, the black Jew that was there before they kicked them out, it's like Jews went from being black and all of a sudden appeared up. They white now. I don't think so. These people have been trying to destroy our heritage and destroy our land and destroy our money. They know this is our shit. So they gotta lie and try to do something to the DNA testing, like stop testing people DNA so that you can lie about the characteristics that's in it. These people are just spiritually getting fucked up. I don't care what nobody say. If you keep sitting in the energy of the spirits that God don't want you to be in, I don't care who you calling. Okay, so let me go get my other piece because obviously this one just went off. I'm telling you, it's something. Welcome to the channel, Sky Blessings. Welcome, 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 welcome here. So these people got a problem with, Asada's death, or they have a problem with, I guess, the fact that she wasn't apprehended. You know what I'm saying? And they claimed that Tupac was there, that he showed up and bidded her, but don't nobody care. Tupac already told us Machiavellian this bitch. You understand what I'm saying? Black people already knew what the fuck that meant. If you were smart and you read about who Machiavelli, everybody should know now. Everybody should know who the fuck Machiavelli is now. And if you don't know, now you know that he was somebody who definitely faked his death. Okay. And he did this because people were trying to kill him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bitch, I don't, you shouldn't have to go to jail for that. It's like double jeopardy. Bitch, I already died once. I can't die again. And if you die and kill yourself in America, I don't think you can come back to America or whatever that is, that bullshit there. So they claim that he had been in Cuba. Okay, they claim he been in Cuba this whole time. So um, I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up. I'm really fond of activism. Okay, okay. So I don't know. That must be something new. I'm sorry, I had just seen like a little button down here they added on my screen that I ain't seen before on the YouTube thing. So it's something new about, I don't know, added some goals, but it's like somebody is so gun ho at bringing you down here, collective. Okay. It's like a split of some sort. I don't know. This person is the opposite. I don't know. Maybe somebody has a double personality. Maybe this person is really like this and want to be seen like this. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. This person is always, because that's the Seven of Pentacles. They really are sneaky snake, but they portray to be like this beam of light. Okay, that's what this could be. Spirit guides, ancestors show me this here. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm gonna say fire. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say fire sign. It could be a Leo. Okay, because I just got Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So let's see what this is or who this is. Show me the Seven of Swords. But somebody is being very sneaky, or there could be an air sign trying to sneak uh, a fire sign. I don't know why her Earth. Okay, I don't know what the hell. Okay, so I'm just saying a high priestess. Right, there's a high priestess who wants to really like deceive, kill, or did do something. Somebody wants to put you in poverty, make you have losses, or something of that nature. Okay. Somebody wants to see you down and out, or they're not happy until you're down and out. It's like somebody keeps praying on your downfall, is what I'm hearing with that Five of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. Somebody is praying and wishing that you fall down, wishing that you just give up, wishing that you just go away or stop doing something because you're showing up as this Hierophant energy. Okay, you're showing up as somebody who can't be moved, shaked, stirred, or steered in a different direction or made to totter. Your steps were not, you feel me? If they're being guided by God, you can't stop walking on this straight and narrow path, whoever you are. You are somebody who uses discernment. You are somebody who uses your higher self and your higher intelligence. Okay, when you're dealing with people, you may not say much in the room. You may just come in the room. You may observe the room. You may not have a lot of input. It depends on what's happening in these rooms that you are stepping into, right? Some of you step into these rooms and you quickly leave, okay? Or you step right back out of them because it's not your energetic field, okay? Or taste of energy that you would like to be affiliated with. So it's like when you go to these parties or you go to these events or you go to these gatherings, you go to these family get-togethers, these family meetings, or I don't know, business meetings or whatever this is. It's like somebody, it's just too, somebody's finding out that they are clairvoyant. Okay, this could be somebody, I don't know, I'm feeling like maybe there's one of my family members. Hey, yay. Okay, I don't know, but I'm just saying that's how I feel. Like somebody that you know close is finding out that they have intuitive power. Okay, so they could be finding out that they are a high priest or high priestess. You might be having like, somebody could be definitely turning their energy around. Okay, so okay, this is beautiful energy. I ain't sitting at my desk to where I could just ring that bell. Okay, but and I just really got up, y'all. I ain't even for real. For you see me pulling off eyelashes, and I told y'all like when they do come off, sometimes I don't put them back on, and sometimes they be coming off before I even have them on all day because my eyes get the water, and so it's like I can wear them, but I can't. You know, at the same time, I have to get them really done. Even when I get them done, they don't. To me, they don't, if the person do them right, I might have them for like a couple of weeks, maybe, but you still gotta wash those, so they get wet regardless. And then with me having allergies and stuff like that, okay, so they don't last long. Just make my eyes water be red all the time because I have allergies, okay, and I stay congested a lot. So I be having sinus issues and shit like that. So people be talking about that shit. She high, she be high all the time. Bitch, I don't be high at all. Like what the fuck? I don't know what hi is. You know what I'm saying? Besides, hello, hi, how are you? You feel me? What the fuck on? So I got this temperance energy. And then I have this earth. It's like angel protection, maximum angel protection, maximum security, or some shit. It's like the ancestors and the spirit guides are warding off some type of childhood evils, okay, off a particular group of people. Yeah, these are men that have been demasculated. So this could be a demasculated man, maybe transgender. I'm serious. I'm serious. And this person is finding out that they have intuitive powers, that they're being led by discernment. And then there could be some people who saying, I know this sounds far fetched, it's weird as hell, I know, but there's some people who saying that, in religion they have their own little, you can't be this, you can't do that, you can't say this, you can't, it can't. If you in God's umbrella under his roof, blah 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 blah. These people have come up with all this whatever. And it usually comes after like studying uh behavioral patterns. I don't know. It's something like that. It says, I am Mac Deuce. Okay, welcome to the channel, Grand Rising, everybody. Thank y'all for being here. It's something about the community. This person, that's why I said that I feel like this is a transgender. This is somebody who is finding out, but it's a community of people, Three of Cups, okay, who's saying that, you know how they feel about the LGBTQ community, right? I don't know the rest of it. If it's something new, I don't know. Okay, so I'm sticking with that. And they have this thing with religion where you can't be that and have God's Holy Spirit. If it, you hear what I'm saying. And they always tell people what they can't have in them because of the things that they made up, their perspective, okay, of how they serve in these religions. So whoever this person, I know this really controversial and contradicting this morning. I didn't expect it. This just came out of the blue, child. Okay, I don't have no control over what spirit gives. Okay, so you don't have to be this person. It's a message. It's definitely not going to be for everybody. Everybody here is not a demasculated man or a transgender or not even part of the LGBTQ community. You could be part of that community. You don't have to be a man. There's no gender in the tarot. Could be definitely a woman. Woman is women have intuition, period. I don't care if you transgender, went over to man, feelings, emotions, changed your whole perspective on how you think. Your intuition will still kick in because you are still in female form. You are still here as a woman. Your womb is still in your stomach. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't care if nobody's banging your guts and you want to be the gut banger. That doesn't matter, bitch. I'm trying to tell you, this channel is not for children. We talk about all type of shit over here, choking chickens and whoever. Okay, so don't let the children listen to it. We are not inviting them in, and these conversations are not for their ears to hear. Okay, so I'm trying to wake the adults up to what spirit is really doing and what spirit is really breaking, because man has an evil that is being really revealed to the rest of the world, right? And the evil is they want control of you. You are part of a population. They only want so many people to reach the umbrella of what you call that, like that abundance. Okay, so they only want so many people to go so high with the finances or become rich or whatever this is that I'm hearing. Okay, and you could be whoever this is in this video. You're somebody who got some money, but you could be part of the LGBTQ community, or you're somebody who's rich and abundant in the spiritual realm. Okay, and it's coming out in this reading. Okay, so you are to receive some type of abundance, or you are really rich, and maybe you have not gotten this yet. Maybe you are in the baby stages, or you don't even know that there's a calling over your life to break this energy, okay, of these people's ideas and perceptions of who the LGBTQ community is. Last time I checked, they were just men and women. I'm gonna just be real. I keep it real as I can keep it. Last time I checked, they were just men and they were just women. And they just want you to address them as they have become. That's it. So outside of that, I don't look at them funny. I don't make gawking faces. I don't really talk shit. I talk to the karmics. Karmics get a lot of backlash over in this motherfucker. Okay. Okay. So we don't really play around with the karmics. But I'm telling you, you're highly abundant. There's something about you getting into some type of contract or some type of partnership with these people. Okay. It's something about you being raised up on a pedestal because y'all not understanding. We got Trump now, right? But the next president might be part of the LGBTQ community. That's what y'all not understanding. I'm trying to tell y'all something. Things are going to take a drastic turn. That's why Trump is doing what he's doing. He's trying to, and I'm trying to tell the LGBT community to abandon all things that, with children, abandon all of that, abandon it immediately. Understand that if you're going to try to take LGBTQ to the churches, to the mosques, to the kingdom halls, y'all have to abandon everything that is not like God. You understand what I'm saying? That means man's perspectives don't fit in God's boxes. We fit in his spaces when we clean our vessels, right? That means that we stripped off every personality, every deity. We are rebuking the Satans and demons and whatever temptations and whatever's around us to shift us into some type of negative paradigm. That's what they want everybody to do, right? The world is crazy. They've absolutely lost their mind, and everybody talking about Diddy only got 4 years. Well, Diddy was only being pitiful with sickening, sleeping with people. That stuff with Cassie, everybody watched that. And I don't condone beating up no women. Okay. I don't condone a man putting his hands on no woman. Okay. I don't care how he feels about that if he's hearing that. I could care less. Because it's just that. Okay. That's like when somebody beat on his daughters. You know what I'm saying? Would he want somebody? What would he do if somebody beat on his daughters? Like we saw him do that girl. You know what I'm saying? So this is something I had to make a person hear about me years ago. Like what you're doing to me, how you feel about me, would you want this for your damn daughters? And this nigga had a bunch of fucking daughters. You know what I'm saying? But would you want this type of stuff to happen to your children? Because you are their you're their generational curse or you're their generational wealth. Whatever you do, you pass down generationally to your children because they're watching you, they're studying your behaviors, and they're following your patterns, etc., etc., etc. If we're going to clean this place up, we got to stop defiling the children because these children are growing up to become adults. These adults are becoming something that we can't even name anymore. They're going too far off into something else that I guess man can't control. Now they want to go get bunkers and lock y'all up. But see, this is the type of stuff that these politicians, that this government want and need. They need for y'all to be straight out of y'all mind. They need you to be straight out of your mind so they can put you right in a straitjacket. Throw some pills on your brain. You understand what I'm saying? And have you all discombobulated, don't know where you are, don't, it's all type of stuff. So I'm telling you, what you're manifesting, I feel whoever you are, part of this community or whatever, and this was just like out of the blue. I feel like you're going to push this. This could be solely for one or two people. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody here in the LGBT community could be woman or man. But there is a big change that's coming to our communities, and a lot of people don't want this to happen, so they're fighting against it. But what Trump don't realize is he's really opening up the door for them to just take over. Because see, in the end, that all they're going to do is create peace. I'm gonna be honest with you, because that's all they want. They don't want to be looked at no different. They don't want to be looked at in no kind of different way. They just want to be able to be themselves and and express themselves in the manner that they're expressing it. And I think they want to fight in the spiritual realm. Like seriously. I know that there's a big uproar, and there may be a big uproar about what I'm saying. A lot of people might not agree with this. That's spiritual, or that goes to church, or that goes, that serves God. And it's only right. What if that was your child? Do you just disown your child, throw them out on the street because they want to be something different than what they were born? Okay, that's your question. That's a question for all of people to answer. You feel what I'm saying? So I've watched them people be ridiculed, even in movies back. I'm talking about Lifetime when Lifetime wasn't LMN. You feel me? It was just Lifetime Network, okay, or whatever. It was just Lifetime. It went from Lifetime Network to LM to Lifetime. I don't know. It was all. It been changed throughout. I don't even know what it is now because I ain't watched it in so long, so long. Okay, it's been some years. So this, what you have manifested, is causing a tower, is causing a big uproar. Okay, and it's okay. I feel that whoever you are, you're going to bring a lot of people together. I see you. I don't know why I feel Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, I feel that man, but I feel that it's something in him that's changing. Okay, so I feel that with him and R. Kelly in there, okay, it's going to be something that sprouts. Okay, if they were smart, they would get together and make a big ass uproar. This would just be another way of breaking the boundaries of the world. You know what I'm saying? It's finally now 21:12 on my timer to stop concealing the lies and exploit them. You know what I'm saying? Explore what we're talking about. Explore what we are feeling and explore as a whole, or like they should just have like this talk room where all these different transgenders or different LGBT community. I think Kamala Harris kind of brought some of the people together in a commercial, but I felt like I think she it was like a good idea. I feel like Kamala has good ideas, but she don't know how. She didn't have the right campaign people to kind of put her perspective in order because her mind is different, and Kamala is just an eclectic individual. She is. She's very different on how she sees and views things. And she did go to school. I don't know if she was alumni or whatever, but I'm just saying she literally had a bunch of different ideas that I don't think that she got to put out there because of the political campaigning that was pushing her, was trying to push her on a different way. And she's just part of like all people being at peace and us having this love, right? I'm telling you, I feel her energy, and it's like she wanted to raise awareness about what was to happen in our communities and what's still going to happen. Okay, I mean, nothing should be happening to our children, period. I'm sorry. Nothing should be happening to our children, pushing them to do this or pushing them to become, like they want to push it on children. You can't do that. You got to remember where it come from and why it's happening in our communities in the first place. Now, that's what needs to be talked about. And I think that the reason why a lot of the religions don't want the LGBT community to have a rise is because how they come about from pain, but it's like, this is America, and we live in this place of where many have been tormented. And Asada Shakur is one of those people. See, what LGBTQ is standing up is no different. It's no difference. There's no indifference when it comes to how Black people fought, you feel me, in those Black Panther parties and so on and so forth for their rights to be heard, their rights to be a human here. Y'all not getting it. I don't give a damn about that cop who died back then. She shouldn't have been persecuted for that, and she shouldn't have been being locked up for it either. Them people were out of fucking line. They were out of fucking hand. And them people back then probably some of the most peaceful motherfuckers. We didn't have really no control of guns or nothing like that coming in our neighborhoods. It's all been FBI. It's intelligence that's hired in us. And it's coming from people who own the governments, who own the money. Okay, so they feel like if they keep us at like, you're only going to be able to make so much money. They're limiting our resources because we're getting out of poverty. And the government needs to stay around. They need you on their governmental services. So they're going to approve you. Y'all don't understand. It's a system. It must be broken. It must be broken. It's systematic. And it's systematic against our views. It's systematic against our pockets. It's systematic against our freedom. It's systematic against us, period. It don't care about your color, your gender, your whatever the fuck you feel like you are, whoever the hell you think you are. They don't care. So we have to fight together. And how in the hell is you sitting up there trying to persecute a person in death that was standing up for some rights of women and children and equal opportunity in their fucking neighborhoods? Don't nobody give about no damn cop. You overzealous, over righteous ass motherfucker. You was probably just a motherfucking example. That nigga was an example. Don't keep fucking with us. That was a warning. You understand? Shots was fired because it was a warning. You motherfucker. Stop fucking with black people. Stop fucking with LGBT community. Stop fucking with women and children. Stop doing this shit. Whatever they're doing, they have to. Or it's about to be some problems. I'm just being real because justice is out here. Your whatever this is that you have manifested your plans or whatever, it's causing a tower. People are coming together because people are starting to see something. This shit is systematic. And they gonna get rid of a motherfucker like me, like they got rid of Tupac, like they wanted to kill Asada, Afeni, and whoever else was a part of those parties that's waking people up that they got down at the bottom to stay poor. But you keep looking at me, you fucking whore, like you much more than me. Your little money don't make you shit, bitch. Because your skin color gonna put you in deep. Exactly. So you ain't getting out of that, black bitch. And if you a racist white bitch sitting in poverty, where the fuck you going? Nowhere. Oh, about you. You crazy ass LGBTQ community person. How the fuck you think you going? You ain't going nowhere either. So all the evil ones that be tripping out on people who definitely be trying to wake people up and open up their mindsets and tell them like, listen, we all got to get on the same page. We got to start agreeing with something. We got to set some rules and we got to do it fast because the government is setting up another plan to try to do something to our ass in these motherfucking governments. It's trying to take over the community, the population. Motherfucker, they want you and your children to be in bondage. They want you to want something or need something from them so they can stay around and stay up over you, controlling you and patrolling your neighborhoods and all of this other bullshit. Y'all better wake up. Them cops really don't want to fuck with you, bro. They just want to ride up down the street, make their money and go home to their family and fuck their wives and children. And you feel what I'm saying? And go, not fuck their children. I'm just saying, fuck their wives, play with their children, have their family life. That's not what I'm saying. That was a mistake. Okay. So don't judge me. I'm just saying. Somebody absolutely does not get it. They don't want to be out here doing the shit that they do with y'all. They don't want to pull over. They don't be wanting to come in those ambulance trucks, but they know that mistakes happen. People are not attentive on the road. Stuff be happening. People have heart attacks. People elderly passing out. Motherfuckers not drinking enough water. People are sick mentally or whatever is going on. But it's not that we really be sick mentally. It's really the government pushing those agendas on us so that they can push their way on us so that they can stay in government. You understand what I'm saying? Government don't want to lose government. They like their paychecks. They like their fancy houses. They like looking down on you, scrutinize you. Bitch. You understand what I'm saying? Who the fuck is these people? I'll be like, what the fuck, bitch? Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck? I definitely look at everybody like that. When somebody look at me and say something, and it's out of the way, I'll be like, this bitch crazy, Jehovah. I know these motherfuckers and lost their mind. You came to the wrong place. They're trying to get a reaction out of me, bitch. That's like trying to catch a fish to gut them. How long does it take for you to catch one? Okay, I'm just saying. Some days they are swimming and they're definitely running like bass, okay? But when you're talking about sea bass, well, how about catching your specific fish that you want? This could be a catfish. You feel me? This could be a flounder, bitch. I don't care what it is. But you sitting there trying to catch a certain particular fish to gut it and eat it. That's how this is, okay? So it may take some time, but we got to come together. I feel like this King of Cups represents the emotions behind the people, okay? And our emotions behind, my emotions behind losing Asada is powerful. Because see, Tupac awakened us to her. Some people knew about Asada. We knew about the BPP family before we knew who Tupac was, because we did learn about Black Panther Party when I was in school. They talked briefly about it. They didn't say a lot about Black movement, okay, because they didn't want us to realize that they was restructuring our programs inside of these schools. They was restructuring, reprogramming our minds. The stuff that they were teaching us was lies. It's been all lies. And then they got this fool in power in the government, and he don't know how to dismantle shit, but he got a team doing some shit behind the scenes, and we don't know what they doing. He gonna be passing out checks to people, right? Because it's tax time now, or whatever. It's gonna start. They're gonna start advertising it now, and it's gonna stream all the way. It's gonna look like you're to expect a check. You're gonna expect a check. They're just gonna put some money in your account. I hope I get some. Blah blah. They got everybody like this, and it's impoverished minds. You feel me? And what do I mean by impoverished? Somebody who works all the time and don't get enough money. They're not even paying you for what you work. You don't get paid what you work. They make gazillions of dollars off of y'all. Off of one order, the motherfuckers might get $200 tops. How much of that you think you get in an hour? Exactly. What you got ain't even worth what you carrying in that car. People figured that out, and they started probably stealing that shit. I don't want that shit. I don't give a fuck. I already know what it is. That's why I just move in my power and my authority. I know it. What I just got and put in my car is way more what's gonna be on my paycheck. When I get to cash that out, I only cashed out not even it's just a small ass percentage of what they really got. And then what do you think is all in that warehouse? How much you think that shit really worth? Ooh, just one warehouse. So that's what I'm saying. It's like people don't realize like these things are systematic that we go through. Okay. We go through systematic training in school for 12 years. They've conformed and transformed your mind to go out there in the world and do exactly what they want you to do. That's it. Become a robot because they don't want to put all the money to building them. Okay. One man did, Elon. He got your he's the man for the plan when it comes to the robots. They said he living in fucking one. I don't know how she had a baby because don't he got a kid? Where that kid come from? So he broke up with the woman he had the kid by and started dating a robot. I don't know. Y'all know what it is. It's weird. I don't have time for people because man is a trip. Like MAN, not humanity, but man himself. Because the men who are running this country is sick or something. They're pedophilic, okay? And they want to try to keep their ugliness covered with the transgendering community. You feel me? With the LGBT community, period. That's who is telling on it. That's who's telling on the government. Because see, the government been allowing certain stuff for a long time to happen to people. And now that people have learned to put up these mechanisms and these ways of dealing with their situations, they have transformed into something else. And we always evolve around here. So I'm not mad at them for doing that, but you damn sure not. You just not going to put a woman to the side because you want to become one, man. What else do you want? You feel me? You want to take everything. That's what I'm saying. Man is out of control. Man, M-A-N. Woman is just, I don't see her doing that. Okay. I know that there's, women who transgender and there's women who are, just straight gay. You feel me? They just like women. Just like there's men straight gay. They just like men, right? But that's all a sexual preference. It doesn't have anything to do with you transforming. Now, those who are transforming, I'm talking specifically about because more men are transforming into women than you know. Okay. And it's because of who or what powers the woman has. And one black woman, I ain't want to get on it, but y'all know this channel ain't gonna play with you now. What it is. We always know that black woman was a resourceful tool around this place. Okay. She is the mother to this earth. She's put her hands on everything here, and it has transformed into what you see today. Maybe not so much in your neighborhoods. These children are going by what they see on TikTok, okay, what they hear online or what they hear on the radio, in the musics, kind of like we did in Generation X. A lot of us were transformed, but I was being raised totally different, right? I had God in my life. So with Jehovah being there, I was able to differentiate the difference between 3D, spiritual, and, you know, things that are real and fake. Okay. So I knew the difference and I know the difference. But there's a lot of people who weren't able to separate, and they would go through like the police stopping them. But it was like the police had a choice not to be stopping people and beating on people. They was doing that type of shit in our neighborhoods, pulling over young boys in their cars that they just got, that their daddies might have bought them for high school graduation. Shoot them, boom, 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 is all over the news. Y'all not understanding this shit ain't just started, bitch. This shit been going on for generations. We tired of looking at this shit. I ain't been here that fucking long. Not longer than the people before me. I can only imagine their feelings about this shit. But it's all controlled by the government. And then they tell us that, oh, you should keep a better look and a watch out on your child. It starts in a home. But bitch, it start on a phone, you fucking lying motherfucker. It don't start in a home no more. It start on the phone, bitch. And what you're allowing them to see. Because this channel here ain't for children. I don't see why a child would be on this phone watching this. You understand what I'm saying? Why does that child have that phone? Watching this. They might be getting some education though, because it's a lot of education out, and they seeing it. You can't hide it from them. So it's like we need to have a serious, more serious discussion with these children, because they are the next generation and they are to thrust us into the future. But what are they going into the future with? What do they have? What have we passed down? What have we given them? We haven't had nobody like Pac in a while around here. Everybody just, if it ain't about the money. So now I got King of Wands. Something about you being a natural leader, somebody who awakens people's senses spiritually. Somebody has awakened to who they are. You could be a King of Cups. You could be a King of Wands. I think we had the High Priestess out here, Temperance energy. So we got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Two of Cups is a partnership. This Ace of Pentacles is some type of new abundance or some abundance coming from this, some type of inheritance. This is an inherited gene trait you might have carried, okay? Because some people are like, there's a big thing that's going on, okay? So like, I remember Gino interviewed like a gay pastor of a church that a gay man built from the ground up, and he runs this church. And they are fighting, okay, because of the backings of somebody who is changed because of their trauma. Because that's what that is. Ain't no kid came in this world from back then, and that didn't happen to them in their day to day. Okay. So we're not talking about people who was, because these people now, they were demasculated. I don't care. Their experience didn't happen from casual as boy on boy friend. You know what I'm saying? It may happen now because they're pushing that agenda. You feel me? In schools, that agenda is pushed for these kids to be liking girls or exploring like in their own same sex and stuff like that. It wasn't permitted when we were coming up. It wasn't permitted. You would absolutely get in trouble. You got in trouble if you kissed on a boy and a teacher saw you. You feel me? So, and you were a girl. So it was no girl on girl and boy on boy. That was not something that was permitted. And the damn show wasn't permitted in religion. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I was going to the church or the Kingdom Hall. It's a no. Okay. It was a no. So with that being said, why is it being permitted now? Because there's a lot of weirdos that was in those religions in the first fucking place, because a pastor, real true talk, has to sodomize a boy or a child, okay, to become this, what, it's just a known fact. Don't nobody, I ain't gotta play with you, bitch. So either y'all gonna wake up and realize that the government on some real creepy shit, and these people who are fighting is like, I'm a product of where I come from, of what these people did to me, and wow, this was done at a church for some of them, or this was done by somebody who was supposed to be so highly seen by God, and they had this real leadership role in the church, or in the, you know what I'm saying, in their place of worship or in religion or whatever. They were supposed to be some type of hierophant, some true religious leader. I'm gonna just put it like that. I ain't gonna keep saying church or whatever, but I'm some true religious leader. They were supposed to be in this position of authority, but instead of them taking this position of authority and moving in their authenticity of upholding the laws of this, but they were. That is part of that's part of it. I don't know what that is, but if y'all been out here sticking y'all little wee wees in these little babies' backsides for a long time, okay. And I'm trying to tell y'all, it's time out. It's time out. God is not playing. He's about to tear y'all the fuck up. He's gonna tear y'all a new asshole. Okay, so spirit guides and ancestors, what else is here from these cards? I'm gonna get off of this one. Whoever you are, you have a great, you got a big job to do, okay? But it doesn't seem heavy to you. That's what I'm saying. Whoever this is not heavyweight to carry. You don't care about how the channel sees you. Welcome to the channel, Liam. Okay, welcome. I appreciate you all for being here. And I appreciate all the good mornings, the hellos, and the thanks. Okay, thank y'all for being here. I thank y'all for all the super sticker chats and any donations given to the channel through Cash App. It's all type of ways you can definitely donate to the channel. We appreciate everything y'all do here for us. Okay, on IntuitActivity. We wish you well, and we hope and pray that things turn out. I feel like the wheel of fate, okay, the wheel of fate, okay, that's what it is. The wheel of fate, because I was trying to say karma, but the wheel of fate here for you on your wheel of karma is in the upright. This is going to go forward. Okay, y'all going to push this forward. I see somebody, this LGBT community is on the rise, and they're coming full force, okay, to push their agendas, okay. And I feel like we're going to be having a president soon who's part of the LGBTQ community. I'm not playing. I mean, they're making jokes about it, like, what would this president approve? You know what I'm saying? What would they give? Or I don't know. It's just a trip. But you don't understand. The people who are behind the scenes are probably gay as ever. They don't tell you this, but they probably in them relationships. I'm serious. These people, they're not what we think they are. Okay. And these Babylonians nowadays, Pharaoh's kids and blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? They the same shit. They just they want you to be scared of them and all of this bullshit. But don't nobody give a fuck. You could have a small ass platform. You could be looked at as you real small right now, right? But you're being pushed. You're being pushed, and you're about to be seen worldwide. Okay, because you've earned this. Six of Wands is not something that people look at. The Six of Wands, oh, they get recognition, they in the public eye, blah, blah, blah. But you can be in the public eye for a negative reaction, for a negative reason. Okay, people were on here looking at me negatively because of some of the things that I was saying. But I'm like, bro, I'm looking at karmics. I'm talking to karmic people. And if you ain't no karmic, you shouldn't be taking offense to any of this. They should watch their word. And why the fuck should I? Are they watching when they throw that spell work? Are they watching that hate that they spewing out? Are they giving they shot? Are they praying on, you know, when they, before they give you the evil eye, look at you all fucked up? You know what I'm saying? Do they care about how that's going to affect you? Bitch, I don't care about your fucking feelings on this motherfucking channel. We told you to pack your patience because we don't give a fuck about your feelings on this fucking channel. We don't care. If you are a karmic, bitch, you are going to be aware that we know that you're karmic and you don't give a shit about nobody, because that's why you keep doing what you're doing. That's why that whole sitting up in the Three of Swords. They're sitting up in the Three of Swords because you on here addressing the shit. And some people are too scared to even come out and all that bullshit. I would be afraid to come out too. I was more afraid for the people coming out back then than I am now. That shit has been a hard, long. I've watched them people do that shit from the 80s till now. But it's been going on before the 80s. It was going on way before that. It was going on in Pharaoh's time. And Babylonians, they was already gay. That's what we try to tell you. They always been here. It's just a government that tries to cut them out of shit. They've always been here, bitch. They're not going to stop being here. They're just not. It's just like a way of being now. They are trying to, they got it. They finna take this bitch over. That's all I'm about to tell you. It's about to be over for a lot of people. I ain't saying that I'm part of the community. I just don't have a problem with who they are. I don't really give a fuck because I kind of understand it now. It's like they're the secret of the clergymen. Okay. They're that secret. So all the Mormons, yes. What they doing in there? All them brothers, they doing each other. Stop it. That's why the Pope went, that's why he started seeing them demons and them spirits. Because see, he did quite a few exorcisms on them gay motherfuckers up in there. Trust me. They have been trying to fight that sexuality shit or sexual tendencies for a long time. They can't. You cannot just stay celibate forever. You can't, and you won't. You a real live man, you a real live woman. That shit got to come up out of you. It's just the truth. It could actually cause problems to a person's body when they don't do what they're supposed to do. And that's what I was told when I was coming up. It can cause real problems. So there's no reason for people to be, I'm celibate. I mean, they be the evil as meanest motherfuckers, don't they? Being celibate. They be evil as hell. Why you so mad? Because you're not fucking. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have that, what a human needs. And you shouldn't be out here begging for it. You should absolutely get you somebody who's nice and go ahead and build your family. People don't realize you're supposed to focus on that person, not just focus on sex and get money from them. You're supposed to focus with your person. Y'all supposed to build together. Y'all just been doing this shit wrong. And then there's other things going on around us to try to distract y'all from each other. And that's the problem. And this is where I start getting on bitches and niggas about that shit. You feel me? Because y'all out here tearing up good. Y'all tearing up your own family homes now. You over there fucking with Sandra's husband. She got a whole family over there with that man that loved her and gave her all them kids and built that house. I don't know who the fuck Sandra is. I'm just saying a name. You feel me? But they have this life together, and you got your funky ass Ferrell and your funky ass around here trying to purr like a kitten and look cute for a man that's already taken. Bitch, get your whole ass on somewhere. That spirit, that energy, I pray that shit die off your whole ass. Y'all are breaking up your own family homes, black bitch. You're the problem. It's nobody else, motherfuckers. It's y'all. Y'all do it to each other. And then y'all say, oh, that bitch jealous because I got your man. You've been listening to too many songs, bitch. Didn't we tell you back in the day, don't be influenced by that shit if it's not about political and shit? Tupac told your whole ass, didn't he? You wonder why they call you bitch, though. Nah, I bet you. You fucking rats. That's all I'm saying. I'm tired of talking to y'all. I've been talking to y'all for a while, my goddamn self. But they tried to call me something. I'm like, when they come with this switch, nigga, because I ain't with nobody. I was a kid at the time. Whatever I did as a kid, whatever I did in a single state of whatever motherfucker walked off on me, bitch, I'm a human being. I can do what the fuck I want to. That don't mean that I'm a hoe. I didn't go to nobody's husband's house, did I? Because I probably would have your husband, hoe. You understand what I'm saying? You're not hearing me. Y'all doing it to yourselves. Y'all are creating the problems. Little rat bitches like you. Little dusty ass niggas like you out here fucking that man's wife. And her nasty ass keep letting you. Oh, he over here. He could be the sweetest thing to this woman. This bitch is going to fuck some little ass nigga. So it be like the man. I honestly see why men fucking each other. Because they don't got no bitch they can really trust, can they? They falling in the holes now. I'm just saying. That's why they out here trying to go get younger babies. Because y'all ain't shit. Y'all fucking everybody. Okay, I'm done. And I ain't just talking to no black woman. I'm talking about women, period. Some women just be off the chain. So you do have an offer coming. Some people don't set their ass down. Bitch, you can throw all the dicks in my face. I done been to clubs in Canada, bitch. I done seen them. They were fun. Okay? But that was entertainment, right? I ain't out here destroying no family homes. That was in a private setting. I was like 18 years old, bitch. What are you talking about? It's been like 40 years ago. 30. So Yeah, it's a trip. Okay, somebody is really like mentally sick or something. Okay, so I got a king of swords here and a nine of cups. You are this person's wish fulfillment, and they just closed out some type of cycle with depression and being, down or something like that. They're coming out of this so that they can raise themselves back up or clean themselves up. Somebody had taken a loss, a big loss. Okay, what was this that this King of Swords lost? Okay, somebody probably lost their mind. We did see the Three of Swords. Okay, somebody losing their mind if they did some spell work though. Your ass gonna go crazy moving forward. Okay, I'm about to move forward, and I gotta move. I'm really waiting on something. You know what I'm saying? All this switching and switching and switching shit. They taking my pieces. I gotta hear my radio, bitch, and my phone gotta charge. You're not gonna make that shit harder for me. I hate when people do shit and it sets me back. You feel me? Like, okay, I wasn't setting nobody back. I just bought another one. You know what I'm saying? I did. I just replaced it, but now I got to replace it again. So, and I can't charge in that car. You feel me? That's what's fucked up to me because it wasn't. That's why I bought that piece because my phone wasn't staying charged in that motherfucker. Okay, so I have to be able to do the work I need to do while I'm out there, and I don't like being slowed down. So I'm like, shit, okay, I'm gonna just have to find somebody else, but I got it. I'm gonna do it because I can't, I ain't gonna, I don't like to sit too low. You know what I'm saying? Like people might have just saw me in a little car. Like when them cars too low like that, I don't like them cars too low. You can't do no work in the bitches. Not where I be going. Them motherfuckers be sending me to the trenches, to the end of the earth. Okay, and they be out there looking. They don't say nothing, but you can tell in the drive and how they looking at you. It's the truth. I'm telling you, I go out there with the white people all the time. Mind my business, because the customer is the customer. Now you don't send me, okay? We got them pop up weirdos too. Okay, so I pop up, I pull up on your property. I usually try to do a U-turn to get the fuck on up. And so when I'm done, I just get in my car, hop in my car, put my stuff on, and take me however long, and I get the fuck out of there. You feel me? But I go and do my turnaround, my baby. I go in, turn around, figure out how I'm gonna turn around and be concentrated on turning around before I get out and get that package. I don't scan shit. I don't give a fuck about the time. The time is gonna go. Okay. I just keep it moving. Okay. So and that's how I do, my baby. I don't wait. I sit there. The reason why I do that turnaround because why not go up in there? I'm looking the whole time to see if I see a dog, see if I'm gonna see somebody waving their hands. That and I move slowly on purpose, going in. I'm trying to tell people how to do this job because I've been doing that shit for 5 years. Okay, I was mainly the driver though. I was mainly the driver. They already know this. It wasn't a secret. I wasn't hiding it from them. They got several calls. They supposed to have documented my account. I don't give a fuck what they know. They know that I'm trying my best to do this shit now myself, by myself. Okay? They know, motherfucker. So it ain't nothing you can tell them. So I got anybody. I don't care who on this page. Anybody from the government, man. Fuck y'all. Always trying to set somebody up in some dumbass shit. Fuck on. Why? Because y'all like misery? Because your funky ass like to see a person like me down further in the dirt? Because your ass want to feel like you somebody important? Yeah, because you got highly intuitive powers, and these powers are pulling people together. It's changing the mind frames, the mindsets. Tupac said, the mind, motherfucker, change your mindset. What is wrong with you, motherfucker? What is your mindset on? Because it ain't staying on Jesus, bitch. It couldn't be. Not these karmic motherfuckers. They blocked from your energy too. They asses that got blocked. Somebody could be going to jail. Somebody could be in spiritual jail or spiritual capitation. I'm hearing spiritual decapitation. Yeah, they just got cut off. Spiritually, you just cut the shit off of it. You just cut the head off of the ugly snake. Okay, you just cut the shit off of this, whatever this is. Okay, because whoever this was, they was trying to thrust you or pour you, push you off into poverty. They was trying to have your ass cut off and set outside. Like seriously, somebody wants you on the curb. That's crazy. I don't know if this was for the King of Swords. You closed out a cycle though. You closed this shit out. Whoever you did, whoever you are. But this shit was supposed to have you out on the street, not getting wish fulfillment, not them seeing you still being determined, going to work, moving forward. They wanted you out. They wanted you depressed in a psych ward out on the street with nothing or whatever. Somebody was definitely pushing because see, listen, some people be so gun-ho at trying to get back at people, and they've been thinking that for years just because they've been able to do something, like back in the day, that period blood shit was like, it was sick. It was sickening. And I think that that's why the women or these people from down south thought that it was cool to come up here, because they started seeing like a lot of stuff that they were doing down there was, they would come here visit and be like, oh, we do that there too. It just get, and that voodoo was crazy, right? So them motherfuckers from down there come up here because that's where that shit originated from. They still carry on the ideals and the teachings and the cultures of our ancestors from back in the day, like from centuries and eons of years ago, right? How they practice to, keep themselves protected from the enemies that would come into their villages and steal from them or take their women, their children. This is what those arts were used for. It was to put hexes and curses on these people who was fucking with their families and shit. And now y'all using this shit against each other. What kind of spiritual law is permitting that? It's not. That's why they backfire so bad. Y'all stupid ass bitches ain't never been informed right. Them dumb motherfuckers in them churches been doing that shit because they wasn't informed right. Their mindsets just been on what they've been thinking they've been receiving from doing whatever they've been doing, right? No, that shit don't work for real. That shit is working against their ass for real. And that shit got them bitches in torment, in hell. Half of these bitches about to be sitting on the side of the curb, losing their businesses, losing their homes that they bought, that they own. I'm telling you, anything built on a false foundation, once they crack them numbers down all the way down to the little man, is what I've been seeing in the spirit. Oh, it's going to affect a whole lot of black communities and areas. I hope you people got your mindsets together to deal with what's about to happen. The structure of the family, of the businesses. Fuck the family. Listen, not saying fuck the family homes or the family, unions or whatever, like the family structure home. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it ain't got nothing. When I say fuck the family structure homes, like that shit ain't got nothing on what I'm talking about to happen. This is businesses. Now, there's a lot of businesses that's owned black here, or they're like partners. It's a lot of people who finna go down in these black communities. I'm telling you now, if that shit ain't built on a firm foundation, you better get them books in order. You're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. Something about these contracts. They're gonna open up something about these contracts, okay? And these homes, y'all been doing spell work. Y'all been doing, see, somebody, I'm seeing somebody who did spell work on a business owner to buy them out or some shit like that. It was like these people, these elites, those spell work all the time. Y'all don't know that they do. I see they ass. They do it all the time. They throw it at each other, my baby. They fight all the time because they want. It's a thing with the devil. He wants to be someone like this motherfucker. Want to be like God. That's what that is. Who the fuck one person owning everybody and everything? I don't think so. People are in control of their own energy. And when they get out of line, that's what the police is supposed to be there for. Or the ambulance is supposed to be there at the need of the people who are sick or going through whatever they're going through, right? That's just it. Outside of that, it's not supposed to be no whole big ass agenda to keep y'all in these impoverished ass mindsets in these neighborhoods like that. And it's more white than black that's impoverished. That's the fucked up part. It looks to us in certain areas that white people are flourishing, that they got all the money, that they the rich ones, right? But I'm telling you, it's not the truth. And they can take you, like here where I'm at, you go to Ohio, the outer skirts of Michigan, right? It's a lot of white people out there, drugged up, probably dying off now. It's like drug city, you know what I'm saying? Over there with them pills that they put. That's a new drug. You feel me? Besides crack, heroin, and shit like that back in the day, where they tell you, remember that movie Denzel did, okay, okay, about all the little drug lords, and but see, they tried to put the black. You notice they only put the black drug lords. They only put the black people on it. They don't ever talk about, like they showed y'all Blow. They showed y'all Blow, right? That one drug dealer out of all these notorious black people that they done showed y'all, okay? But they don't tell y'all about the white people who the government, they not going to expose the FBI, are they? I think so. Because that's what Franklin was doing. He definitely was. On what was it called? Snowfall or something like that. He was telling you that the reason why this shit was here is because they smuggled that shit over from Cuba that comes from the Coca Lake. What you think Scarface was about? They talk so bad about Tony Montana, but they was helping this shit be pulled off in here because it meant money in their pockets. And so anything that they can pull in here is an anomaly to get their money up, and they can use people to bring it up. They use y'all all the time. Welcome, Sweet Coco. Welcome to the channel. I'm always prayed up. They always attacking me over here because I expose a lot of stuff that the government, the whoever, the devil, these devil filled people, you feel me? They fucking want to take over the world because they think they pinky in the brain. And it's like, bitch, you can't have the world. We are the world. Didn't Michael Jackson tell you? We are the world. We are the children. Because we are the ones who's going to make our way better for us. We are the ones who have to change it. It's this first. It starts here, Plucky, every day. If you want to take over the world, you got to take over your mindset first. How you going to conquer the world? You ain't got this together. I don't think you know where you headed. And I don't think a lot of people see spiritually what's going on. Spiritually, there's a inclining and there's evil declining, but they're going to make it look like something else. Everybody, Daddy got 4 years for that racketeering and all that shit he did. People blowing up and going to y'all looking at these stars and stuff, looking all crazy and talking all day, all in group chats and shit online, having discussions about this motherfucker. You feel me? I'm just saying. But why is they so concerned about Diddy? Somebody planted him there. He was just a plant to disrupt what the fuck Trump doing. And the rest of the motherfuckers in the background with they rat ass. God got you though. I'm not gonna stop telling on your whole ass because I know what you doing. I see you, bitch. OW gotta go. It's them gatekeeping motherfuckers. Denzel, your ass a gatekeeper to keep the gatekeepers looking like, oh, they're fine? No. It's like one gatekeeper want to get rid of another one. Okay. But I don't think their agendas, well, I would look at Denzel and be like, you showed up at a Diddy party. That's what I was thinking. A high alumni, a motherfucker graduated that high up top of a class, went to a Diddy party for what? You would film, my baby. What Puffy got to do with that? I know music and movies kind of work hand in hand. I get it. I get that. But I didn't see Spike Lee there with his fucking wife. That's just a motherfucking let you know. We know, my baby. We know you got a little freaky in you too. You like a little wildlife sometimes. You want to spice up the fucking wife. I don't know. Whatever it was, whatever it is, I hope it never happens again because motherfuckers, they are looking at you, Denzel, Mr. Washington, by the fucking way. Yeah, we see you. We're spiritual. We're all spiritual beings. A lot of us have these intuitions and gifts. And some of us are just on point, my baby. Look at how they wouldn't let Jim Carrey go off into what he really wanted to become. He should have been a bigger star. Even though he became a big one, I still feel like Jim Carrey should have went way further than what he did. But you know, he was looked at as what? Because he went over there with the Wayans brother, and the Wayans brothers had a specific way to get their what? Message out. Okay. Music had messaging or music. It's messages everywhere. So I don't know what you come on here for because that's all we give you. These are messages that you could absolutely take in, retain, and absolutely use. You give us a thumbs up, okay? When you give us that thumbs up, we know that we are resonating and it keeps us in the algorithm around here. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go because, like I said, there's something that you must do. You could be part of the LGBTQ community. I don't know. It's like people out here who go both ways but don't want to come out the closet. They want to say that they're God's way, they're this way, but you was at that Diddy party, okay? I'm going to just say that. So you can say whatever you you want to say, I don't care what these people are doing or saying. It doesn't make me no business. No, it don't make me no never mind. It's like you need to just deal with who you are authentically, and then we can just deal with that. But outside of that, keep standing in your power, stand in your strength, and step into your power and stay in it. Okay, don't let nobody throw you off of your. I'm serious. Don't let nobody throw you off of your path, because that's ultimately what the devil wants to do. Okay, so I love y'all and I love me too. Okay, I'm gonna go have my day out here and do what I do best. Okay, and I'm gonna have myself a good day, and I pray y'all have it too. Have a beautiful day and stay safe, stay warm, because it's starting to get cool out here, ain't it? In Michigan, it is. It's just got cold out here. Cause I ain't got no air. At least I don't think my daughter do. My window open, so it must be cold outside. It's chilly in my room, so I don't know. I like fresh air. I told y'all sometimes I do. I'll open up that window, child, and I don't need that damn air on. Cold air from outside is just fine. Okay. And I'm in Michigan, so it gets colder here, and the weather swaps out all day. When it's hot though, it's hot. And when it's cold, it just goes. It's freezing actually. Below temperatures in this bitch. Through the winter time, for real, for real. We go through it here in Michigan. So I don't have a backbone or a spine. You feel me? Like my bones are dusty because of being here. I lived here, like grew up most of my life here. So I love y'all. Stay safe, stay cold, stay warm, stay cool, stay warm, or what have you, and stay in good high vibrational energies until I see you again. Have a beautiful rest of y'all day.